Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Nancy Lynn Kirkpatrick. She went missing 4/21/1976 from Columbia Falls, Montana. She was only 16 years old, 5'1" to 5'2", and she weighed less than 100 pounds. Brown hair, brown eyes. She had burn scars on her shoulders and a scar on her right arm between her shoulder and her elbow. She would be 63 years old now. She was last seen in Columbia Falls, Montana, April 21st, 1976. She babysat for a neighborhood family that day and was last seen walking home afterwards. She never arrived home. She's never been heard from again. Her parents were divorced and she lived with her grandma at the time of her disappearance. Her loved ones described her as a normal teenager and a good student who was interested in the hippie counterculture. However, she was a chronic runaway and had traveled as far as Seattle, Washington, and Los Angeles, California. The police would always find her and bring her home. The day Nancy disappeared, she had just been returned home after running away and spent a day in lockup in Kalispell, Montana, before being released to go back to her grandmother in Columbia Falls. It's possible that she ran away again. One of her teachers thought they saw her at a bar in Anchorage, Alaska in May 1983. 7 years later, but this sighting was never confirmed. Less than a year before Nancy went missing, another teenage girl, Robin Pednato, sorry about that, I don't know how to pronounce it, Pednato, disappeared from a town about 10 miles from Columbia Falls. She has never been found. It's theorized that there's some connection between the two cases, but this hasn't been proven. Both cases remain unsolved. And this is just what's on the Charlie Project. I don't know what's true, what's not true. I just enjoy reading it because it seems like they have a lot of information. And here is Namus. And Namus says she was 16 years old, 5'1", 96 pounds. They have her photo is shown age progressed to 50 years. She went missing when she was 16, and she has scars on her shoulders, brown hair, brown eyes. And we have some photos. And I think that one might be age progressed, I'm not sure. And then I was looking for Jane Does, and so we're going to look at some Jane Does. And I have this one because of the photo. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I thought the photo looked similar. So even though it's all the way in Carson City, California, she went missing April 21st, 1976. This Jane Doe was found April 20th, 1978. So it would have been 2 years later. She was 16 when she went missing. This Jane Doe was between the ages of 14 and 20. And yeah, it's pretty far away. It's all the way in Carson, California. The Jane Doe was 5'1" to 5'3" and 130 pounds. Estimated year of death is 1978. The descendant was found in a shallow grave in a commercial flower field. Recognizable face. So they couldn't have been there for long. All parts recovered. But it says black hair, brown eyes. So it was very recent. And they had black hair. So it really couldn't have been her because she has brown hair. And so their hair is darker. But I really thought it looked so similar. And let's see, 3¼ inch vertical scar on abdomen. Stretch marks indicate that she had a child. She had a child. How horrific is that? So here's this Jane Doe's photo. And then we have this Jane Doe found June 7th, 1979. We'll look at a picture of her. These are the ones that come up when I do a search for people that are about the same height. And I don't know. It might look similar to the other girl. Anyway, 5'2", 105 pounds, dead for days, just days, in June of 1979. Found dead in a grape vineyard in Rancho Cucamonga. She was nude, and it is believed that she was in her mid-teens to mid-20s. She was about 5'2" and weighed about 105 pounds. Her hair is light brown and approximately shoulder length. Recognizable face. Light brown hair, brown eyes. Very sad. So, if you have any information about what might have happened to Nancy Lynn Kirkpatrick, there is phone numbers here for the Flathead County Sheriff's Office and the Whitefish Police Department. Even if you gave them information years ago, or you're not sure if you gave them the information years ago, or you heard it through somebody else and you feel like it's hearsay, I would give them any information that you possibly can that you feel might help them, and as well as the Jane Does. If you know who one of the Jane Does are, like this Jane Doe or the other Jane Doe, or who they might be, please contact authorities and let them know. And don't forget to pray for the loved ones and the family of Nancy Lynn Kirkpatrick, as well as each of these Jane Does. And feel free to leave comments, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.